The South African Communist Party holds the 31st annual commemoration of the death of Chris Hani in Modimolle. And that's, of course, in the Limpopo province. Well, Hani was killed in Boksburg in April 3 decades ago. The commemoration includes campaigning for the ANC. SABC News reporter Pimani Baloyi joins us live from there now. Pimani, a very good morning to you. Thanks indeed for your time. Certainly lots about the commemoration of the death of Chris Hani. What are we expecting there in Modimolle? And certainly I think the SACP would also touch on issues relating to the elections.
They are going there. They implement the whole leadership is going there.
All right, I think there might be a slight delay in our connection to Pimani. Pimani, I hope you can hear me now. Talk to us about what is expected in Modimolle at that commemoration of the death of Chris Hani and what we're expecting from the SACP. Certainly, they're also taking an opportunity to address or talk about the upcoming elections.
Good morning, Criselda. We are indeed coming to you live from the very noisy Modimolle Stadium in Modimolle, where that commemoration was scheduled to start about 30 minutes ago, but now the leaders of the SACP and the ANC have just arrived at this stadium. That is starting to fill up, as you can see behind me. Yes, Criselda, this is the commemoration of 31 years since the passing of that ANC and SACP leader. But to speak more about what we expect that lecture to be about, that commemoration to be about, we are joined by the Deputy Chairperson of the SACP, Minister Tula Singlesi. Thank you so much, Deputy Chairperson of the SACP, for your time. Just take us through. I understand this is a two-legged program. It started in the morning. You've been in Modimolle throughout the morning. What can we expect today from the SACP?
Just slight correction. I'm in my position as the Deputy National Chairperson of the SACP. What I can say, the SACP has declared this month, it's a month of remembering, commemorating our heroes. And in the past few weeks, we have been commemorating the great leaders of the SACP, Moses Mapida, Moses Kotana in Northwest. But also, starting this week, we are commemorating Chris Hani, who was the great General Secretary of the Communist Party. But coming to this particular local, Modimolle, is because we also have local heroes here. And one of our local heroes who played a very important role in the struggle is teenage Munama, who was the chairperson of the Communist Party in Limpopo, but also an ex-officio member of the Communist Party. And what is expected here is about the alliance. I can say our struggles we have contributed into our alliance with the African National Congress, with COSATU, the workers, and how we have strengthened that struggle, how we are taking forward that struggle. And what we are going to see today, we are going to see the speakers from all the alliance partners talking about the role of these particular leaders, which we are talking about, focusing in particular to Chris Hani and Munama, who was a leader here. But the key, we know that we are facing the elections. As we are facing the elections, we want to remind our people what these leaders are standing for, what these leaders fought for. They died for our freedom. We're enjoying our freedom today. But the key, how do we ensure that we protect that freedom? And how do we ensure that we deal with a number of the issues, the basic demands of our people? We're reminding ourselves of what those comrades fought for. But if you remember what Hani was known for, Chris Hani was known for his bravery. He was known for him being forthright on a number of issues, and he was known for that militancy of mobilizing the young people. Now we need to mobilize the young people around a particular program which we're having, and that program today, it's a program of what we're facing in terms of the elections. But more than that, how to improve the lives of our people. He even said it. He said it that socialism, it's not about big concepts and big theories. Socialism, it's about giving houses to those who do not have housing, education, water to those who do not have clean water, and so on, health care. It was about the basic services for the poor whom they must enjoy.
As you do this commemoration here at Phagameng Township in Modimolle, and we, as the SABC, we do stories about lack of water in this community housing. Are you also saying the ANC is that solution, this mobilization that you're talking about? Are you calling for people to continue voting for the ANC, and do you think it's achieving that Chris Hani's dream about black South Africans?
Well, what we have said, in a number, if you look at the country as a whole, what we have been able to deliver, we believe that more than 60% of our people, or 70%, have access to water, whether you're talking about electricity and so on. However, there have been challenges on how to maintain some of that particular infrastructure. Our call is very simple. For our people not to get what you call the disruptions in terms of those services, there need to be maintenance of that particular infrastructure. So one of the major things we're talking about is that the municipalities, the local government, and even the provincial governments and national government must work together to ensure that they are able to bring those services to our people. We must talk about a lot which we have achieved. But also we must talk about the challenges and be honest to our people about the challenges which they are facing. And we believe that it is the ANC which is leading this alliance which can be able to take this country forward.
What other leaders of this alliance can we expect at this commemoration, and what message are they bringing to the people of Phagameng?
The NEC member of the ANC is here, who happens to be also a son of this particular area. Comrade Makura is here. He's also going to be speaking on behalf of the ANC. Comrade Manamela, who's also in the ANC, NEC, and also a central committee member, is also here. They will be also giving their messages. The provincial leaders of the SACP, of COSATU, of the party, and Sanko, they are all here. They will be giving the messages, and we're all united behind this program of the African National Congress as we are celebrating our heroes. In fact, this is a revival to our people, that they need to commit themselves to those principles which Chris Hani died and fought for.
Thank you so much. Griselda, that's the Deputy Chairperson of the Communist Party, stating that as an alliance, they will be ascending in the stadium and ensuring that people do vote for the ANC on the 29th of May. Griselda?
Pimani, thank you very much indeed at that commemoration, the 31st of the death of Chris Hani.